Ever wonder where Rosie O'Donnell went? Well, we may have found out this week as she finally came out of the woodworks to rant about Elon Musk and the X platform, but this time Musk himself responded in the most hilarious, subtle way possible, and it has taken over Rosie's social media, so subscribe to the channel and take a look at this, exactly what she said, before I tell you more.
Certainly is. So I think I told you in the last TikTok, or maybe I didn't, that I signed off of Twitter, X. Because once he took over, I wasn't doing anything on there anyway. But then I thought, why am I leaving it up, right? So I deleted it for 1 year. And then after 1 year, you could go back if you want, but I'm not going back. I really do not enjoy Elon Musk at all. He's creepy to me. There, I said it. There, I said it. Okay, hold please. Let me check.
Well, first of all, I don't think anyone misses her on the platform that even warrants her response. She's disabled her X account for good and has joined a group of disgruntled celebrities that either went off the platform like Rosie, or people like Stephen King that insist on using the platform more as a way to launch jibes at Elon Musk and Donald Trump. But this time Elon Musk got the last laugh against Rosie, simply posting a laughing emoji in response, and honestly, that single emoji communicated a lot more than his words ever could. It's not just a complicated indifference to whether someone like Rosie even uses the platform, especially considering she's way past her relevance in television anyway, but it's also because this is one of the first times she has turned her cannon away from Donald Trump and toward Elon Musk. Attacks against Musk from memberships of the old establishment media are nothing new, but he's certainly gotten used to more heat since he came out in full force in endorsement of former president. For Rosie O'Donnell, the friction between her and Donald Trump back in 2016's election campaign is nothing new, except this time nobody really cares what she has to say on some corner of TikTok, while Trump is a favorite to win yet another election years on. Watched from the moment of the campaign of 2016 that's become somewhat of a meme and a soundbite these days.
One of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account...
Thank you.
And she's likely been trying to get back at the former president ever since, and this time Elon Musk got dragged into the drama. Musk's acquisition of the X platform back in 2022 was somewhat of a watershed moment in social media. That's because it drove a wedge straight between the digital media landscape to take one piece away from the left-dominated culture in Silicon Valley and big tech. But perhaps 2016 was one of the first elections where we saw the true power of social media in an election cycle and are seeing the first time of the owner of a major platform like X be fervently in support of a Republican candidate with Trump. That puts both Trump and Musk in the same boat for someone like Rosie O'Donnell, and it's hardly a surprise why. And by the way, a list of celebrities who have taken positions online against the new duo of Elon Musk and Donald Trump is a long one. That includes not just people like Rosie O'Donnell or Stephen King, but actors and media figures like Chelsea Handler, Alyssa Milano, Mark Ruffalo, and of course Robert De Niro. And it seems like you find them less on television or the movie screen, and you see their face more often while scrolling through TikTok as they rant about political candidates or social media platforms. Here's another gem from Rosie O'Donnell's TikTok, which she's apparently turned into some bad political commentary page, celebrating Donald Trump's indictments in court cases.
34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. All 34 counts are guilty. God bless America. God bless America. Okay? This man is finally held accountable. A life full of crime and corruption, debauchery. He is the worst human being, and I cannot wait to hear his reaction to 34 guilty counts. 34 charges, 34 guilty counts. Oh, this is a good day for me, and for the country, and for the world. Donald Trump is a corrupted soul. He is not capable of leading this country or leading anyone. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I don't even know what to say. Believe in this country, people. It's worth fighting for. We got to vote for Biden, no matter how you feel about Israel and his policies there, which I'm really opposed to. I'm voting for Biden because Trump is an enemy of the United States. He is a disrespectful, disgraceful despot, and 34 guilty counts. God bless America. Peace out.
You saw it. That's the kind of content her career has been reduced to, and it's no wonder that so many people think she's lost the plot at this point. And meanwhile, on the other end, a platform like X has become a lot more of a hub for political dialogue than ever before, which means there's a lot that she's missing out on. At least people like Robert De Niro and Stephen King are smart enough to not shut themselves out of the drama, because it's at least one way to remain in the spotlight and not just fade away into obscurity. As for Donald Trump, there's a lot of critics like this that come and go on social media without doing any real damage, and what's interesting is that you don't see any real line of attack against the presidential candidate, other than throwing around names that just become old after a while. Take a look at something similar Rosie O'Donnell said a few months ago in a conversation with Chris Cuomo.
Well, he is a cruel, criminal, and mentally unstable man. And Duty to Warn was a book that came out when he was first in office. Psychiatrists across the country who don't ever really diagnose people that they don't serve personally came together and made a book, Duty to Warn, to tell the world what a narcissistic, mentally ill person he is. And I think he's the worst thing that ever happened to the United States, and his cruelty knows no bounds. And when he is upset and humiliated and embarrassed, he has no control and he goes apeshit. Can I say that?
That's how you end your own career, and it's sad that it had to be this way because it seems to be a common theme for a lot of actors and media personalities trying to hold on to any relevance they once had. And that means that over time they'll get more and more desperate the further down they go to the abyss of television history. But let me know in the comments if you agree, because Rosie O'Donnell is perhaps just a template for a lot of names in media and Hollywood today.